Children, today I have come up with the 11th lesson, water, lesson reading and textbook exercises. Okay, did you remember that, children? In the previous video, I explained the total lesson about water. This is the 4th class science lesson number 11, water. I suggested you that this is the part 2, children. After watching the part 1, you have come up with this video because it gives the ability to do the exercises clearly. Okay, before going to that, so many times I told you that don't neglect about your health. Health is very important to us. Okay, eat good food and be healthy. Don't waste your time. Watch the videos and understood the topic. After watching the video, you must need to read a textbook. So as early as possible, take the textbooks also. Okay, children, let us enter into our topic. Today, first of all, we revise the previous class. After that, lesson reading, and after that, textbook exercises. Okay. Tell me what we learned in the previous video. Very good. We learned about water, about rainwater. Rainwater is pure, but when it mixes with the dust in our environment, it becomes the impure water. And next one, we have learnt about two types of impurities, soluble and insoluble. Water have a soluble impurities and insoluble impurities. How to remove the insoluble impurities from water? We have a few methods about sedimentation, decantation and filtration. Okay, sedimentation is, we do the experiments also in the previous video. Okay, children, first of all, sedimentation is nothing but take two bakers and one baker is filled with water and mud. Okay, after some time the mud particles remains at the bottom of the baker. That is the sedimentation. We obtain the clear water above the baker. That is the sedimentation. And if we pour that water into another baker, that is the decantation. And by using the filter paper, we have to obtain the clear water. That is the filtration. Okay, sedimentation and decantation gives the clean water, but those water is not pure. We get pure water by the process of filtration. And next about, we learned that water underground, about underground. Okay, underground water. Okay, ma, these are all the topics we learned in the previous video. Now, once I read the lesson, and after that we will do some textbook exercises. Okay, once open your textbook, page number 83. I read the lesson, you observe my pronunciation. Lesson number 11, water. We have learned that rainwater is pure. When it rains on mountains or hills, the water flows down and carries many materials like dust, soil and sand. Dust and soil contain some materials that dissolve in water. As water flows down the hills, it also carries with it mud and sand particles. Thus, water becomes impure. Impure means, yes, malinaltho kodukunnadane impure antaru. Next one, sewage, industrial waste and animal waste are thrown in water. People wash clothes. Animals bath in water. All these things pollute water at places the water does not run or is still. Fresh water too does not flow into it. Such water is called stagnant water. Stagnant water underline cheyandi. Okay, stagnant water means nilichi unna muriki neeru. Okay, stagnant water is never pure. It contains germs that cause various diseases and many other impurities that make the water impure. So, water contains two types of impurities, soluble and the second one is insoluble or suspended. Soluble means neetilo karigevi. Insoluble means neetilo karaganivi. Okay. Insoluble impurities can be removed by simple methods. Here, a few methods for separating insoluble impurities from water. First one is the sedimentation. Once you observe the spelling, children, sedimentation, sedimentation. Okay. Take some muddy water in a beaker and allow it to stand for some time. Impurities heavier than water settle down at the bottom and the water above becomes clear. This method of purifying water is called sedimentation. Okay, once you observe this diagram, children, here this beaker contains a muddy water and here the mud particles remains at the bottom of the beaker. Okay, here impurities settles at the bottom. The above water is the clear water. This process is called the sedimentation. Okay, see the next page. Decantation. Observe the spelling. Decantation. Decantation. Take some muddy water in a beaker and keep it on a table for some time. The mud settles at the bottom and clear water stands above. Pour this clear water into another beaker. This method is called decantation. After the sedimentation, we do this. Okay, same like as the sedimentation. But here, the clear water is taken into the another beaker. Okay, this is the decantation. Both sedimentation and decantation are not good methods to remove insoluble impurities completely. Some impurities still remain in water even after these methods. The suspended impurities can be removed by a method called filtration. Okay, ma'am? Filtration. Observe the spelling filtration. Filtration. Take a round filter paper, fold it into halves and make a cone. Keep this cone shaped filter paper in a funnel. Okay, ma? Take a filter paper. Have you ever seen the filter paper, children? Wait. See, this is the filter paper, round shaped filter paper. Okay, ma'am? This is the round shaped filter paper. Here, first of all, we have to make it like this filter paper, like a cone shape. Okay. After that, fix the funnel to a stand. Place a beaker below the funnel. Pour muddy water through the filter paper. It is filtered and clear water is collected into the beaker. The clear water obtained in the beaker is called filtrate. The material that is left in the filter paper is called residue. Underline that word. Filtrate and residue, underline. This method of purifying water is called filtration. Okay, once you observe the diagram, see this. By using this process, we get the very pure filter water. Okay, funnel and filter paper and a beaker and stand. Okay. Next one, see, water under the ground. The water that flows as a rain or the water that flows down from hills and mountains passes through the layers of the earth. The water passes through the topsoil, subsoil and porous rocks under the earth. When water passes through a material, that material is called porous material. Sometimes this water, after passing through the porous layers, reaches non-porous layers. This water is called seepage water. Underline that word, seepage water. The water that collects here maintains a level. This level of water in underground is called water level. This is the water which we take out through wells, hand pumps and tube wells and etc. Okay. Here once you observe the diagrams of hand pump and well, next one, different layers of the earth, different layers of the soil, topsoil, subsoil, next one, porous rocks contains the seepage water and after that non-porous rocks. Okay, ma'am, these are the different layers of the soil. Next one, okay, this lesson is reading is completed. Once we see the recall points. Water has a soluble and insoluble impurities. Insoluble impurities are removed by sedimentation, decantation and filtration. Water is present in water. The clean water obtained in the beaker by filtration is called filtrate. The material that is left in the filter paper after filtration is called residue. Dash water is never pure. Stagnant water is never pure. Once again, first one, rocks which allow water to pass through them are called. Which rocks, children? Porous rocks. Second one, the water that cannot pass through non-porous rocks is called seepage water. Next one, the clean water obtained in the beaker by filtration is called filtrate. And next one, the materials that is left in the filter paper after filtration is called residue. Okay. Next one, dash water is never pure. Stagnant water is never pure. Once you see, these are the fill in the blanks. Okay, ma'am. Next, take some mud water in a beaker. Filter it by following three methods. First one is filtering through a clean cloth. Second one is filtering through a jar. Next one, third one is filtering through a filter paper. Which is the good, children? Which is the purest form of water? By doing which method we get the pure water? Very good. By doing this method, filtering through a filter paper. Okay? Okay, children, textbook exercise is also completed. In the next class, I have come up with one more science topic. Okay, thank you for watching the video. Thank you so much.